Good morning. You're looking at a NQ chart. For those of you who are not aware of it, our NQ is the symbol for Nasdaq 100, and this NQ gives you a great option to and exposure to Nasdaq 100 index to trade where your exposure is limited, and you can trade these futures with a small margin. The amount for NQ future margin requirements are for most brokers are $1,000 to trade one contract. The value of one contract, one tick on NQ future is $5, and there are 4 ticks in 1 point, so $20 for each point movement in Nasdaq futures contracts on. So I have been trading NQ futures quite some time, and this is a chart which shows you NQ futures price moving throughout the day. Today is May 12th. Earlier in the day, I took a couple of trades, and they were very successful. So normally I trade 2 contracts, and my price target is 10 points, and my stop loss is 45 ticks. I sometimes adjust the stop loss to match with the support or resistance level if there is one nearby. So I use moving averages for entry and exit, and use the momentum and moving averages for entry and exit. So in my case, the way I trade is when the momentum goes from 0 to below the 0 line, and both on the short term and the long term momentum, I enter in for the short sale. I sell the 2 contracts, and when the momentum goes above, then I buy. And sometimes I also use the crossover. If it's crossing over and the momentum is also pointing in the correct direction, I would enter at the crossover instead of waiting for the momentum to fall below. All right. So let's take a look. If we get an entry, we can live trade, and I will post this video if we get a trade. It looks like our momentum on the short term is getting above it, and long term is still lagging a little bit behind. So we'll see if we can get an entry at this point. This is a little bit of risky area. We have a couple of walls here. That's where the price was initially seeing some support and resistance. So we have to be careful trading around that area. But normally, if it goes through that, then it's going to go up toward this level. As you can see, we saw some resistance at this level before. And you can see that it went up, it came down back to this level, went up, it came back again, tried one more time to break up, and then fell below this level. Now it came and hit this level, and then did some consolidation, and then it's trying to now go back up, and it's coming down again. So we'll see what happens if we can get a buy signal here at this point. going to enter a sell. It looks like it's continued to go down at this point. So we'll see if we can grab a few points over here. I'm going to move it up a little bit to the previous point where it was. And there you go. We got our target filled. And that was a quick and easy trade. We made about $200 on this one, $400 on this one with 2 contracts. And as you can see that it was right at this point breaking below zero, and I had seen the momentum continue to keep going down. So that's why I took this trade. All right. So I'm going to stop trading now, and we are done with our one trade.